Emily and I have worked together for the past year or so at Brandon Burger, and honestly, every day since then has been fantastic. Emily is just a wonderful worker. Emily is incredibly dependable and reliable in every sense, and it's been wonderful working with her in the past year. I really appreciate everything that she offers and supports me in my role, and just Brandon Burger as a whole.
Sydney has been with us just starting this summer, and she's been an awesome asset to our team. She's stepped into a role where she does special projects for us, and Sydney's been just her willingness to do anything that we need to move the company and the team forward has been incredible. She's extremely creative, she's very driven, and when she knows what needs to get done, she makes it happen, and she does it with excellence. She's been a great addition to the team.
So Alex has been with us for around 3 years now. Super fun guy to be around. Asks really good questions and is always trying to grow and learn as much as he can. One thing Alex does really well is when he's faced with a trial or a problem, he embraces it and turns it into an opportunity to learn.
Steph's been with our company for a year, and the amount of value that she's provided within that year is just unbelievable. The amount of things that she's done to support our team and just grow us in our processes and professionalism. I would say she's probably taken 5 years of effort and condensed that into just the last year that she's been with us, where every single person on our team has benefited from her. And I've heard several people say that Steph is one of the best hires that we've ever made. She's been an incredible asset to our team.
Zach's been working for Brandon Burger a really long time. I want to say it's about 10 years. Dude's a really awesome guy, very interesting sense of humor, very dry sense of humor. Sometimes it's really hard to tell when he's being serious or when he's cracking a joke. It's one of the things that I appreciate the most about him. I do enjoy a good dry sense of humor, so I think we've gotten along pretty well. Zach brings a lot of value to Brandon Burger in so many ways. One of the things that I can think of is he knows something about just about everything. Some of the conversations we have, like we were discussing the other day about a $100 bill that he got, and somehow he just knows that it's a collector's item. How he knows that, I don't know. But there's so many other things that he can just tell you right off the cuff, and that translates to how he handles a lot of things in this industry. He just knows a lot about trees. He knows a lot about how people operate. He's very studied in how people actually work. So he really gets to know his people, and you can tell because he's very influential with just about everybody he works with. Everybody here really looks up to Zach in a lot of different ways.
So Aaron's been with us for a little over 6 months now. He's our machine when our machines don't work. Aaron has stepped up doing a lot of maintenance, and he's showing a lot of potential for becoming a future crew leader. Aaron may seem like he comes off a little shy, but once he gets comfortable around a group of guys or whatever, he can be pretty goofy and he's a fun guy to be around. He's been a huge asset to the team, and he has definitely helped Brandon Burger grow.
Johnny's been with us for about 8 months. We've enjoyed having him on the team. He's very agreeable and very knowledgeable when it comes to power lines and clearing around them and how to properly handle those. Johnny's a quiet guy, but he always has a grateful attitude no matter what the circumstances.
Gabe joined our team in a marketing role this summer, and he's not just stopped at helping us with marketing. He's done a number of other things, and his attitude towards seeing opportunities and seeing ways that the team needs supported and then just stepping into that has been so helpful. He's done things operationally, creating structures and processes for our team, and that's just not at all involved in the job description that he came into, but he recognizes a need, steps into it, and is just willing to support the team in so many different ways. And just the creativeness that he applies to the marketing as well has been something that's just so valuable to us as a company.
Abby's been working here for over a year now, and she's just a wonderful person. She's one of my favorite people to work with. She's just got a really genuine personality, and she's got this really bubbly personality that's really easy to just laugh with. really enjoy having conversations with Abby because I leave every conversation feeling like it was just a good talk with a friend. Abby brings a lot of value to Brandenburger in various different ways. I have seen few people in the world with better people skills on the phone, and I've worked with a lot of different companies that deal with phones, so she is top-notch. I think she treats every single one of our customers like a friend on the phone, and that's a really hard thing to find. So I appreciate that about her the most.
Zach's been with us for about a year now, and over the past year we've seen him grow in lots of different ways, specifically with maintenance. He's been taking a big charge on that. From where he was when he first started to where he is now, it's impressive how much he can do. It's always fun being on the same job site with him, messing around. We mess with each other a lot. I really enjoyed the last year getting to know Zach. He's a really good asset for the team.
Joe's been working here about 5 years, and by far he is one of my favorite people that I've ever had to work with. We connect on quite a few things. Joe's also one of the funniest guys that I know. Just finds the humor in everything that he can, so I do appreciate that a lot about Joe. Professionally, Joe brings so much to the table for Brandenburger. He is very intelligent. He's really good with the experience that he has in making judgment calls. I think that all of the guys here really look up to him as well. He's a great leader. So when he is out in the field, people look to him to lead. When he's in the office, he's just a great asset to have to be able to talk to about anything production related or sales related or PHC. He's very good at just about everything he does, and he's quickly become a utility player for this company.
Isaac's been with us for about half a year now. Something I really admire about Isaac is that he steps out in faith, and an example of that, I guess, is he left his company that he had thriving about 2 hours from here, and he came here to work for us knowing that he had a lot of opportunity for growth, and that's something I really admire about him.
Erica has unbelievable ability to see the bigger picture. She is able to take very complicated things and prioritize them in a way that is really truly focused on the most important thing and then going down that order. I tend to be all over the place and really struggle with boiling things down to, okay, what is actually the most important thing? And so Erica supports our team in a number of ways, but one thing that we see is really valuable is the way that she's able to take things and prioritize them and then put them on a calendar, and us to be able to have clear time-oriented goals to accomplish what's important.
Jackson is really new to this company. As of the recording of this video, he's only been working here like a month or two. And quickly he is becoming a really solid person to talk to, just about anything. I remember working with him the first week, and some of the things that I just noticed is he hasn't worked for this company for several years, and he already knew and remembered more about the industry than I knew completely. So that's a really valuable asset. And personally, the dude's hilarious. I absolutely love going out on bids with Jackson, spend half the day just joking around, getting stuff done, but it is a lot of fun, and I appreciate everything about that. Professionally, Jackson brings a lot. Like I was saying earlier, the fact that he just brings a lot of experience, even though he hasn't been doing this kind of work relatively recently. It's been really cool to train him and feel like I was the one that was learning from him. So that was super cool. I think that he brings a lot of insight to the way that things can be done, and when we're bidding, that's really valuable because that helps us make the customer feel very welcome too and feel like they're being understood. And it's a lot easier to explain a process if you actually know how it's going to get done. So I think that's super valuable to our company and our customers.
Tyler has been unbelievable addition to our team. He is what we thought that he was going to come on and do and what he has actually done for us has just been incredible. He has stepped into so many areas of responsibility. He does an awesome job taking ownership of things, of just seeing the way that things work and not needing to have all the experience of years and years of doing this industry to understand the things that make the biggest impact. And so that, combined with the level of care and concern that he has for the team around him, has just made him an unbelievable team member.
So Ethan's been with us for just over a year now, and we couldn't be happier to have him on the team. He has a great attitude and brings a lot of attention to detail to the job sites and really enjoys cleaning up well and doing a good job. Ethan really cares about people and enjoys the camaraderie between the guys.
JT's been working with us for a little less than a year, and his story of coming to this company is actually really cool. He's one of the most passionate people that I've worked with at this company as far as what we actually do, which is taking care of trees. He wanted to be a forester, and he just kind of wanted to get his foot in the door, and so he started Googling tree care companies, and he found ours, and he looked at our website and just thought like our values really fit like what he wanted and where we were going as a company. And so we weren't even hiring at the time, as far as I know. He just sent an email and was like, hey, I saw your website. I liked all the values that you guys have. Like, are you guys potentially hiring? And so that was really awesome. I remember hearing some of the things about his interview, like he just hit every core value for our company. And that was really cool to hear. So I do appreciate JT. His passion for what we do is immeasurable. And I absolutely love that about him. He cares about trees, he cares about the environment, and he's actively trying to push our company to be even better for trees and even better for the environment.
So Mason's been with my company now for more than a decade, and we recently promoted him to president. And since then, he's been doing some really cool things in the lives of all of our guys here. And one thing that I really appreciate about Mason is his drive. So he could focus on anything for, I don't know, however long, and he sees it through, and if it's not done, he's not done. So it's something that really motivates all of our guys too, because when we see our boss, our leader, our captain do that, it pushes us to do our best as well.
Yeah, something I really love about Mason is that dude loves me more than I love me. I can think of countless examples of where I really needed to be loved, and he just came alongside me and supported me in those ways.
Something I appreciate about Mason is just he's the same person everywhere that he is, whether it's at work or at home. And I know that not everyone sees the home side of Mason's life, but I know that we all can agree he's a pretty intense person, and I'm really thankful for just his willingness to grow in this last season, and that's been as intense as anything else he's ever done. And it's really impacted things both at work and at home and in his spiritual life, and I think that we've all benefited from that. And I can say that I want to be a better person because of that too. And so, yeah, really thankful for the opportunity to be on his team and to work with him both in life and, yeah, at work.
Mason gave me an opportunity when I was going through a hard time, and just being able to work here is a blessing. Mason's really good at seeing the potential in people, and if anyone's going to bring that out, full potential in someone, it would be him.
Mason is one of those guys that it is hard not to be around. He's incredibly passionate about what he does. He's one of the best leaders that I've ever met. The amount of humility that he has when he realizes, hey, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like, he goes above and beyond in every step past to try and rectify any mistakes that he made, and shows just how much he actually cares for each and every one of us. I have been lucky to not have a lot of super bad bosses in my life, but far and away, he is the best boss that I've ever had. He is something that is really hard to find, because it's hard to find a boss that genuinely cares about the person and not just about the results. So I really enjoy learning aspects of leadership from him. I think he is a phenomenal leader, and I would love to continue working with him probably till the day I die.